guys, just a little update on odds and ends. One thing which I just remembered, somebody mentioned on my Teak Steady that it might be handy as an option to have a piece like that. In other words, weld one piece of square to the other. That would mean then that would be the vertical, but the horizontal, can't really hold it all, the horizontal would mean that a piece of tube could come both ways, although I've got other pieces. But I might just throw that together, just another little extra. Anyway, what else? I think the lead screw nut finally will be here tomorrow, just to recap for those who have forgotten or didn't know. Grizzly sent a lead screw and a nut, but it was for the x-axis, so I called them and mentioned about it. They didn't want it back. They said they'd send the correct y-axis one, which means 10 TPI obviously. Well, that turned up last week, but guess what? No nut. So I spoke to them again and they said, okay, we'll get the nut sorted out. And I said, please make sure it's 10 TPI. Otherwise it ain't no good. The probably the main news item, not very major, but I've been messing around putting a website together as a sort of collection port for the videos I've put on YouTube, primarily the shop ones. There are a few older ones which might be of interest, but I've gone through, I don't know, I've lost count, well over 100 pages I've made up with each of my video stuff. I'll put a link in the description part of the video page. Do go and take a look. It's not super exciting, it's just that all my videos basically are in one place. And yeah, you can find videos on YouTube if you search. There are various ways, but the reason I wanted to do it was to have index pages, so there's basically each page is a list of stuff, and anybody who is interested in either reviewing, looking again, or digging back to some early stuff, which of course is not very good quality with my old camera, but by cruising through the index pages you can possibly find something that you haven't seen or may even want to see again. So I've finished it up to a point. It's functional. I have a few things in mind to improve it and add to it over time, but as it stands it's more or less ready to go. Now I put a note on the footer of the site, and I'll mention it again here. I haven't at the moment got a contact option within the site, so what I suggest is if anybody wants to get in touch with comments directly to me, or maybe if somebody finds a glitch. I mean, I've tested it fairly well, but I haven't finished and there may well be some boo-boos. So contact me through my channel about section. There's an email there that should be findable, and use that. Otherwise just have a look and view some of the stuff you may not have seen before. Now there's one other thing that I was going to mention, if I could think of it. Hold on whilst I think of something else. Yeah, this was actually just something else I was going to mention. I've had it in mind to make some V-groove jaws for the vise, but I got this. I'm not sure what plastic it is. It feels probably a bit like polythene, I suppose. Anyway, it's a set of, or pair I should say, of jaw inserts. They've got magnetic little magnets behind. Now I don't know how accurate the V's are for absolute truth, but I thought, well, for about $9, yes, just about $9, I get these just for the odd occasion when I've got to hold something awkward in the vise that doesn't have any, like the swivel and tilt vise I got recently. So it might just help, particularly for obviously round stock. Anyway, I thought that was a bit of a bargain. Wasn't going to complain at that price. Now, what else was I trying to remember? Yes, I think what I was going to mention. There's another index page called Miscellaneous. It's got a few videos on from my early days. In fact, they're not even widescreen, but there might be one or two there that could be interesting. And what I thought I'd do on the Miscellaneous page was one or two videos that I've kept on my sort of watch list are ones which I think are so useful that I'll pirate them and embed them on that page, so they're there for me to refer to and maybe anybody else. And finally, I may well finish up putting together a section to do with graphics of some sort, drawings, plans, whatever. Anyway, there's plenty of scope for improvement, and I've got to add a search feature as well. Anyway, do go and have a look sometime, and I'll see you again soon. Incidentally, it's still stupid hot. Well, it's actually a cool 81 at the moment, but the humidity's crazy, and we nearly hit 90 again today. Alright, I'll be back soon hopefully, and see you later. Bye for now.